Okay, let's look at the homework 5.4, 5.5, problem number 8. Alright, so we want to evaluate this integral involving the absolute value sign. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so first we have to look at the integrand, which has the absolute value sign. So we're gonna write the let's see, absolute value of 2x minus 9. Right, so this is actually a piecewise defined function. Right, so let's look at let's see, when 2x minus 9 is say greater than or equal to 0. Right, if that's the case, the function is exactly the same as 2x minus 9. Since it's already non-negative, absolute value sign doesn't really do anything. Right, so by rewriting this inequality, add 9 to both sides, and the 2x is greater than or equal to 9. Then divide through by 2. So you get x is greater than or equal to 9 halves. Right? So we get this if x is greater than or equal to 9 halves, right? Otherwise, so just x is less than 9 halves, right? Then we know that this quantity is negative, which means that the absolute value sign will put the negative sign in front, so that we can turn this into a positive value. Right, so it looks like that. Alright, so let's evaluate. Alright, so this integral, we need to split it into two parts. Right, it's going to start from 0 and all the way to 9 halves. Right, then between 0 and 9 halves, since it's less than 9 halves, so this is the formula. I'm going to just go ahead and distribute this negative sign to 2x, and also a negative sign to negative 9. So it's negative 9 times negative. So this is the same thing as, I'm going to go right here, 9 minus 2x. Right? Alright, here, so this is going to be a 9 minus 2x, right, with respect to x, right? Then we're going to start back again at 9 halves, and you have to go all the way to 9, right? Between 9 halves and 9, we know that the formula is 2x minus 9 with respect to x. Alright, so let's evaluate that using fundamental theorem of calculus. So antiderivative of 9 is 9x. Right, antiderivative of negative 2x would be negative x squared. Right, then it goes from 0 to 9 halves. Plus antiderivative of 2x is x squared. And antiderivative of negative 9 is negative 9x. Then you're going from 9 halves to 9. Right? So then we just have to do a little bit of number crunching. So you have 9 times, so 9 times 9 halves minus 9 over 2 squared. Right? Minus, if you plug in 0, it's all 0 anyway, so I'm not going to write anything down. So minus, basically minus 0. And plus, right, plug in 9, so it's 9, so 81. And minus 9 times 9, 81. Okay, it actually cancel out. Minus, we're going to plug in 9 halves squared, right? And maybe I should put the bracket here, and then minus 9 times 9/2. Alright, so let's clean it up. So we know that, let's see, 81 minus 81, that's canceled out. And here, we'll have 81 minus over 2 minus 81 over 4. Right? And here's minus 81 over 4 plus, this is 81 over 2. Alright, so we combine 81 over 2 and 81 over 2, so that would be 81. Alright, then combining negative 81 over 4 and the negative 81 over 4, that would be minus 81 over 2. Alright, so that will be, you're subtracting half of 81, so it's going to be 81 over 2. Alright, so that is the value of this definite integral. Alright, so let's type it in. Alright, so let's type in 81 over 2. Alright, so let's check the answer. Submit for testing. Right, it came back and looks like we got this one correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.